Hello, sir. My name is Jaisha. Currently, I am studying in computer engineering second year in Devang Patel Institute located in Changa. Today, we have
Mhm.
special guest, yes, sir. Sir, please can you give me brief intro and which company do you work currently?
Yeah, so I'm the CEO and founder of Future Horizon Technologies, and we are working on the ERP solutions and the data engineering projects. I think you are on mute.
Sorry, sir. So, what is your role in your company and how long have you been with the company, sir?
Yeah, so I'm the director of the company, and I founded this company around 1.5 years ago, and before that, I was working as a department head in one software company for the AI division.
Sir, what is your opinion about SC subject in colleges?
So, you know, we have been working in this industry for last 15 years now, and a lot of things have changed, and it is definitely recommended. And whenever we try to hire fresh talent, we always look for the, core principles, understandings of on, with the candidates. So it is definitely one of the most important subjects to be studied in your academic uh, duration.
Sir, are you aware about agile method?
Yeah, obviously, in last one decade, I think most of the projects are done using the agile methodology because that is the most convenient for the client end as well. Because I'm not sure whether you are aware of the waterfall model or not, but that was the methodology which was being used earlier days, but it had a lot of disadvantages. So we are now working on agile methodology only and giving the incremental solutions to the client, and it is highly acceptable by them.
Okay. So I will pass my question to my colleague or friend.
Hello, sir. I am
Hi.
Cam audible.
Yeah.
Sir, how do you use the SE in your organization?
So, we are working on plenty of projects, and we are implementing a lot of, core coding solutions. So, be it the client side or at the server side, we are using the concepts a lot as needed.
Sir, my next question is how would you familiar with the software engineering in your company?
Sorry, I
Like
couldn't get you.
some principle of software engineering.
Can you repeat that?
How would you familiar with software engineering principle?
So, are you asking about, how do we implement in our company?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, it's basically whenever we are working with some of the technical clients, and so the client is actually aware of the whole IT systems, and maybe, they are coming to us for us to implement some specific piece of code in their system. And at that time, it is very important to have the, ASIC principles understood properly so we can implement that stuff in their code.
Okay, sir. What types of domain are alive in your company?
So we are working with a lot of different domains. We are working with the healthcare companies, manufacturing companies, as well as we are working with the education domain as well as the e-commerce.
Okay, sir. Next question is my friend. Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm Yashvi.
Hi.
And
Yeah.
my question to you is, how do you prioritize and plan your plans and projects in your company?
Yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier, we are totally focused on agile methodology. So our project plans are dependent on the client requirements in each increment. So we follow the sprints, and every 2 weeks, the clients let us know that what will be the most important feature they would like to have in next 2 weeks. So that's the way we plan the project. So, client gets whatever he needs on time.
Then, how are design decisions made into your team designs decisions?
Is it related to the architecture design or
No,
the
program design or like
web design or mobile design or
project designing.
okay. So it is basically, we consider a lot of important aspects like what are the client needs, how they will grow in next 2 years, and how they will use the system. And based on that, considering all these aspects, we design the stuff for them.
Okay, sir. And then, what is the newest technology or framework or tool you used now newly or implemented?
Okay. So as you guys are already aware that now is the era of the AI. So right now we are very much focused on the AI stuff. And we recently implemented one of the AI project for one of the biopharma company. And they had a requirement like they wanted some interesting insights or on their document storage, which was having around 5,000 documents, and it was not feasible for them to refer everything which they had developed. So we built AI for them, and now their AI is answering the questions from their document for them.
Okay, great, sir. Thank you, sir. And now your question like Tirth will ask you question.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Myself, Tirth Sejpal. I'm also from Devang Patel Institute of Research and Technology. Uh, Firstly, I would like to question you about how do you check the quality of your product? Like whenever you use a software or service or anything to your client, you should be checking their quality and their testing. So how do you done that?
So, it's like we are following the books and we are following the same process. Like, the developer tests it whenever they are developing it, then we do the integration testing, then it is delivered to the client, and then, they do the user acceptance testing. So qualities are checked at various levels, and even after that, based on the industry experience, I can surely let you know that even after performing all the checks, there are a lot of features which client always expects from their first testing. Even though we have, communicated everything that this feature is coming and this is something you have to test, but whenever they try to test, they always have new ideas. So it happens.
Thank you, sir. And next question is, which type of documentation do you find most useful for your like most projects you've done in your company? Like,
So, it varies from the project phases, like, and different stages of the project. So when you are in the pre-sales discussions with them, the client, usually they give you one-liner requirement that, I just want the answers from my documents. That's all. But you have to build proper requirements document at that level that, this is your requirement, these are your users, and this is the expected result for you guys. And then we write the technical specifications document, and it needs to be shared as a part of deliverables so that client is aware of the actual technical implementation in their for their solution. And apart from that, for their end users at the client level, we also create the user manuals, and nowadays also the user guide videos for them.
so Exactly, sir. Documentation is important while communicating with clients and everything. So how can your team manage the documentation within the projects, or how can teamwork affect the documentation during any project?
So, it's a very good question. So basically, you have to manage the documents. We manage it at a shared location. So, right, the different roles of the team always has access to it. Like business developer has access to the initial documents. Then the developers has the documents access, and the testers, and then whenever client we deliver some stuff to the client, they also have the access. And collaboratively we keep on updating the documents as the project goes, because it's a clear fact that whenever you create the first document, it's of 100 words only maybe, but when it reaches the final stage of the project, it can be 1,000 words, because things change a lot after the project starts.
Sir, of course. I think that's it from my side, sir.
Okay.
Now I think Jay will continue to end this maybe.
Sir, I'm Yashvi. Thank you, sir, for giving your time and your value. Thank you. We conclude this meeting. And
Okay, thanks.
thank you, sir.
All the best to you guys.
Thank
You are the future of the IT
Thank you,
industry.
sir.
So yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.